and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Hanny.
And thank you for joining us for this month's Trends Unit. In our three-part unit this month, we'll be reading first a dialogue and then a two-part, two-day article all about something that really has completely changed the way people entertain themselves.
And we're not talking about smartphones, YouTube, or video games. We are talking about TV. Well, sort of TV.
Yeah, that's true. Not exactly TV. Now, some people use their TVs to watch this, but lots and lots of other people, they don't even have TVs these days, and they just use their computers or their laptops.
Right. We're talking about streaming services. Those special channels that you sign up for, pay for each month, and then they give you all sorts of TV shows and also movies that you can watch pretty much anywhere, anytime, and as much or as little as you want.
And when it comes to these new streaming service companies, the big guy on the block is, of course, Netflix. It's been available here in Taiwan for several years now, and it's probably safe to say that most of you have watched some shows on Netflix, and many of you have probably signed up for the service too. In fact, there are some really good shows made here in Taiwan that are available on Netflix, aren't there?
Yeah, that's right, there are. Along with popular Hollywood movies, classic TV shows, and lots of things that are made by Netflix for their own users. It really has changed not only how we watch TV, but also the entertainment business as a whole.
Incredible. So, as we mentioned, we will start off today with a dialogue between two friends talking about how they use Netflix. But first, though, we do need to find out all about today's new vocabulary, so Hanny will tell us everything we need to know starting now.
同学们平常会用网飞 Netflix 来追剧看电影吗？那我们今天要来看一对关于 Netflix 的对话。对话一开始 ，Mark 和 Reba 正在收看电视播出的戏剧。那么 Mark 在等广告，因为他想上厕所。Reba 就问他说：“你怎么不早讲？只要按暂停就好啦。”好，那我们来看两个单字 ，drama 表示戏剧或是电视剧，它是个名词。例如 ，Victor prefers drama over comedy。Victor prefers drama over comedy. Victor 比较喜欢戏剧，他喜欢剧情片胜过喜剧片。下一个单词 pause 在课文里面是当名词来表达暂停，像 pause button 就可以用来表达暂停键。例如 When the phone rang, she hit the pause button on the remote control.When the phone rang, she hit the pause button on the remote control. 电话响的时候，她就按了一下这个遥控器上面的暂停键。好，那对话里面的 Reba 他们明明是在看电视，为什么可以按暂停呢？难道是提前把节目录下来了吗？原来他们其实是用 Netflix 在看剧。Reba 说她没办法忍受广告，那现在就可以尽情追剧了。好，这边有两个单字 tape 在课文里面是当动词来表达录影、录音。例如 The show was taped without an audience. The show was taped without an audience. 那个节目录制过程中是没有观众的。那最后一个单字 stand 是动词，那么动词三态是 stand, stood。这个 stand 我们知道它有站着站立的意思，可是在课文里面是表达忍受，像我们刚刚说不能忍受广告就是用到 stand 表达。那么英文有一句谚语说 If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. 如果不能忍受热，就不要待在厨房。意思就是说，如果你经不起考验和压力，没有能耐的话，你就不要答应做这件事。好了，那么现在看完单字例句，我们来读课文吧。
Mark and Reba are watching a drama on TV. I hope there's a commercial soon. I really need to use the bathroom.
Why didn't you say something sooner? I'll just hit pause.
You can do that? Did you tape the show earlier or something?
No, we're watching it on Netflix.
Explanation 1.
Okay, so as we can see at the top of the page there, the title of the Trends article for this month is Netflix, Changing the Way We Watch TV. And hey, look at that. Our first grammar point is right there in the title. So let's jump over to Daphne, who will tell us all about it, and then we can come back to start reading.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 watch TV， 意思是看电视。Watch 是及物动词看的意思，表示长时间仔细看，而且通常呢是看会动的东西。TV 则是 television 电视的简称，合在一起 watch TV 就是看电视为固定用法。例如 Yvette always watches TV before she goes to bed， 伊维都看完电视才去睡觉。
谢谢 Daphne 老师的讲解。今天的课文标题是 Netflix Changing the Way We Watch TV， 网飞改变大众收看电视的方式。那同学们如果有用过 Netflix 或是其他影音平台，应该知道这些网络串流服务可以在手机啊或是笔电等等装置来让你随选随看。那这样的方式呢，不但改变了观众看电视的方法，也改变了娱乐业。好，那么这边补充几个相关单字。Smartphone 它表示智慧型手机，那么 laptop 表示笔记型电脑，还有我们刚刚说 streaming service 表示串流服务，还有呢我们说改变了娱乐业，你可以用 entertainment business 来表达娱乐业，这个 entertainment 就表示娱乐节目或是娱乐活动。
So as you know, the title of the article is Netflix, Changing the Way We Watch TV. Changing the Way We Watch TV. Wow, that's a lot of W's.
It sure is, but don't worry. As we can see next, none of the characters have W names.
Oh, good. That would be wee weird. Wee weird.
Okay. Mark and Reba.
Mark and Reba?
Mark and Reba,
Reba
are their names. In fact, and as we begin weeding.
See? You're reading. You're not weeding. The W's got you too.
I mean reading, not weeding.
Right.
Okay, it says that Mark and Reba are watching a drama on TV.
Watching a drama? Okay, that's enough.
it.
Mark and Reba are watching a drama on TV. Good. That's better. And Mark begins the dialogue by saying to Reba, I hope there's a commercial soon. Got that one. Okay, like an ad, a commercial soon, like an ad during a TV show. And then he explains why he hopes there is a commercial soon. He says, I really need to use the bathroom. Okay, so he needs to pee, and he hopes that the ad will give him a few minutes to go and do that before the show starts again. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. He doesn't want to miss the action.
Mark 说他希望可以赶快进广告，他很想上厕所。那补充单字 commercial 就表示广告。那另外我们在很熟的人面前，你可以说 I need to pee 来表达我要去尿尿。那这比较口语，听起来比较不文雅，所以你在不熟的面前呢，还是尽量不要用这一句。Okay, but then Reba seems surprised to hear Mark say this, and she says to him, Why didn't you say something sooner? She didn't know he needed to use the bathroom, and she wishes that he had told her earlier. And she adds, I'll just hit pause. Oh, so she will use the TV remote control to pause the movie. Well, you can do this when you are watching a DVD, of course, but it's also something that you can do with Netflix and other online streaming services.
Right, but, and here's the important part, you can't do that with a normal show on TV. The show goes on, and you can only get away if there's a commercial break, like the one that Mark was waiting for. So, hearing Reba say that she can pause the show that they are watching is a bit of a surprise for Mark. He says to her, You can do that?
Wow.
And then he's a bit confused. He asks her, Did you tape the show earlier or something? Mark hasn't been keeping up with the latest news in home entertainment. He still thinks that people tape things like they did back in the days of VCRs and video cassettes. Oh, Mark, you dinosaur.
He does seem to be a bit behind the times, doesn't he? But anyway, Reba is here to fill him in, and as we reach our break, she tells him, no, we're watching it on Netflix. So now he knows what's going on. Anyway, it's time for a break, but we'll be back with more from Reba and Mark in just a moment.
You got a membership? I thought you didn't watch much TV.
I didn't used to because I couldn't stand the commercials. I also hated waiting week after week for the shows to continue.
I know what you mean.
Now I can binge watch to my heart's content.
Explanation 2.
And welcome back, folks. Reba and her friend Mark are watching some TV. And Mark was just surprised to discover that the show they are watching isn't a regular TV show. It's on Netflix.
And the way he found out was that Reba told him she could pause the show at any time so that Mark could use the bathroom. He didn't need to wait for a commercial break like you would with a normal TV show.
So this is all news to Mark. He's surprised by the usefulness of being able to pause anytime. And he's also surprised to learn that Reba has a Netflix account. She obviously didn't tell him that she signed up. So his next question is really more of a statement of surprise. He says, you got a membership? You got a Netflix account? You, Reba? And there's actually a good reason why Mark is surprised. And we learn this when he also says, I thought you didn't watch much TV. Okay, so Reba isn't much of a TV watcher, so he's surprised that she would spend the extra money each month to get Netflix. Well, that makes sense.
Mark 记得 Reba 是不太看电视的，所以他听到 Reba 他有 Netflix 的会员资格，觉得难以置信诶。那么补充单字 membership 就表示会员资格。And so Reba tells him, I didn't used to because I couldn't stand the commercials. I see. Reba didn't like regular TV because they are always interrupting the show to try to sell you things and stuff like that. I think a lot of people might agree.
Yeah, it's terrible when it's an exciting or dramatic part of a show or a movie, and then they break away to tell you about soap or snack food or some new special deal at a fast food restaurant. Uber Eats, Lila. It really breaks the mood of the show that you're trying to watch.
But with Netflix and other streaming services, that's never a problem. And Reba continues by pointing out to Mark another of the advantages of Netflix. She says, I also hated waiting week after week for the shows to continue. Yes, with the streaming services, they usually make all of the shows available at once. With TV, you have to wait until the same time every week to watch it.
Exactly. Well, it looks like we have another grammar point to take care of. Daphne will tell us all about the phrase week after week, and then we will be back to keep reading.
第二则文法是 week after week， 意思是一周又一周。week 是时间名词周的意思。after 是介系词，接在点点点之后。week after week 就是一周接着一周，用以表示持续的时间。类似用法还有 day after day， 日复一日 year after year， 年复一年。例如 Reese practice English day after day， 瑞斯日复一日练习英文。
So, Reba had just explained why she liked the convenience of Netflix. You can pause it any time while you are watching, and the shows are all put online at the same time, so you can watch as much as you want, when you want. You don't have to follow the schedule made by the TV station.
And after hearing all of this, Mark is beginning to see why Reba likes Netflix so much. He says, I know what you mean.
And Reba ends the dialogue by saying something that I bet many Netflix fans can agree with. She tells Mark, now I can binge watch to my heart's content. Ah, yes, binge watching, the 21st century way to watch TV. And Daphne is here to tell us all about our final grammar point.
第三则文法是 to one's heart's content， 意思是尽情地。To 在这里是介系词直到的意思。Heart 是名词内心， content 是名词满足满意，合在一起 to one's heart's content， 字面意思就是直到某人内心满意，也就是尽情地，为副词片语。例如 Caleb ate food at the buffet to his heart's content。凯勒在自助餐尽情大吃。
谢谢 Daphne 老师的讲解。Reba 提到用 Netflix 追剧的两个好处，一个就是不会被广告打断，那么一个是你不用每个礼拜坐在电视机前面等新的一集来推出，它可以尽情的追剧，一天看10集都没问题。那顺便补充一下，电视剧的一集我们可以用 episode 这个字来表达。那么文中用 binge watch 这个动词呢，它表示追剧，其中这个 binge B-I-N-G 它表示放纵没有节制，所以 binge watch 没有节制的看狂看就表示追剧咯。
Okay, that's all the time we have, but please come back tomorrow when we will begin our reading about the history and the story of Netflix, the company that is changing the way we watch TV. It will be really wonderful. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Netflix, changing the way we watch TV. Mark and Reba are watching a drama on TV. I hope there's a commercial soon. I really need to use the bathroom.
Why didn't you say something sooner? I'll just hit pause.
You can do that? Did you tape the show earlier or something?
No, we're watching it on Netflix.
You got a membership? I thought you didn't watch much TV.
I didn't used to because I couldn't stand the commercials. I also hated waiting week after week for the shows to continue.
I know what you mean.
Now I can binge watch to my heart's content.
I'm Holly.
Welcome, I'm Shane. This is Confusing Words.
今天的主题是不一样，都是不一样，到底有什么不一样？
I like the title. Okay, we have 3 words today. Different,
Different,
varied,
varied,
and various.
various.
Okay, so the first one, different.
Different.
What's the Chinese?
OK， 所以它就是不一样、不同的、有差别的，在两个东西或是很多种东西之间比较它的不同。
So, for example, she can speak 4 different languages.
他会说4种不同的语言。
Second one, varied.
Very 多样化的、形形色色的。
Okay, so this just means there is a lot of types of something.
所以可能同一种类的东西里面还会有很多小小的变化，有不同种的小样式这样。
Right, so if we have a menu, we could say the varied menu selections offered something good for everyone.
多样化的菜单选择为每一个人提供好吃的食物。
Okay, the last one, various.
OK， 各式各样、不同种类的。
Right, so it's just a lot of different types, maybe not even the same category or
对
something.，
它可能不一定是同一个种类，可能就是不同种类这样。
All right, for example, you could say Steve's band plays various music styles.
Steve 的乐团呢，演奏各式各样的音乐风格。
If you still feel a little bit confused, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because we have live action.
Yes, so
So?
let's get into live action.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Do you want to go to a traditional market with me today?
Sure, why not? I'm pretty bored, so I was hoping you would have something for us to do. What kind of stuff can you get there?
The traditional market nearby is quite big, so there are various things you can buy. Clothes, vegetables, fruit, home goods, all kinds of stuff.
Taiwan is pretty famous for delicious fruit. Is there a large variety to choose from?
Yes, the selection is quite varied. What are you interested in buying?
I really want to try something different that I've never tried before. Maybe something that is common in Taiwan but rare in the United States.
Have you ever tried dragon fruit?
No, I haven't, but I've heard it's delicious. Do they sell dragon fruit there?
Of course, let's go get you some.
Nice!
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们1分钟的单元。在这1分钟的时间里面，我们要复习4个单字，还会造4个例句。同学们准备好了没？1分钟计时，开始。第二个单字呢是指戏剧或者是电视剧，这个字叫做 drama。My mom enjoys watching Korean dramas. 我妈妈喜欢看韩剧。好，第二个单字呢，它可以当动词或当名词来表达暂停、停顿，这个字叫 pause。那我们这边先用名词造句 They chatted for an hour without pause. 他们聊了1个小时，中间完全没有停顿，完全没有停下来。第三个单字呢，它可以用来指以前那种录音带哈，不过它可以当动词来表达录影啊，或是录音，这字叫做 tape。tape 它还有胶带的意思，超多意思。那我们用动词造句 This call has been taped. 这通电话已经被录音下来喽。第4个单字，它有站的意思，站立的意思，也可以表达忍受，这字叫 stand。stand 动词3态 stand stood。Dana can't stand cold wet weather. Dana 没办法忍受又冷又潮湿的天气，我也没办法忍受。好了，不管怎么样，我们在1分钟之内顺利复习完4个单字喽。同学们表现很棒，记得多多复习哦。我们下次见，拜拜。